government is moving to regularize shanty towns throughout this country. Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis. Shanty towns and their impact on the community once again sparking review at a high level. A committee is in place to assess these areas of the country and bring about change. Carla Palmer talked to the Labor Minister who is spearheading that committee.
Minister of Labor, the Honorable Dion Folks, says he will chair that appointed committee of some 30 persons tasked with regularizing shanty towns here in the Bahamas. He says a 3-page action plan has already been formulated.
I wish to assure the public that we have the political will to do this. The Prime Minister has given my committee and myself as chairman firm instructions. We have a timeline and a timetable. We have a consultative process, and we are consulting every element of persons and groups, including international groups, because we have some international covenants that we must comply with. So we want to make sure complete all of the consultation process first before we speak to the public in details about what we're doing.
The Labor Minister says the government is making a concerted effort to exercise due diligence in ensuring the process is fair and just.
We hope that we'll be able to do this in a humane fashion, in a sensitive fashion. There are a lot of children who live in these shanty towns, and we have to be very sensitive to that. Most of them are in schools. Most of the residents who live there are working. A large section of them are actually Bahamian citizens, either been naturalized Bahamians or who married Bahamians and have rights to be here. A lot of the residents have work permits. There is a section of the residents in the shanty towns who are illegal, and we intend to let them go through the process and have them deported. There's also a small criminal element in some of the bigger shanty towns, and we are doing our due diligence to ensure that that is dealt with.
According to Minister Folks, he and his committee members have already begun the groundwork of assessment, visiting some 80 shanty towns here in New Providence.
And I know that the public is very concerned about the condition of these shanty towns. In New Providence, we have 11. We also have some in Grand Bahama, 3 big ones and 2 small ones. We have some in North Eleuthera in particular. We also have some in North Andros and Abaco. But we're determined to do this properly. We're not going to be rushed. We know there's a lot of pressure, and we know Bahamians are concerned. There are a lot of health issues involved.
Minister Folks says all of the shanty towns in the Bahamas, to his knowledge, the land is either owned and fee simple by Bahamians, or Bahamians have the lease approval to govern those lands. He says rents are being collected in all the shanty towns, mainly by Bahamians. Minister Folks says the committee will continue to visit the shanty towns before public consultations begin. Carla Palmer, ZNS Network News.